Hello, this is Mark from My Keys to Music, and in this video we're taking a look at a case for the Korg Minilogue XD. This case will also double for the Korg Minilogue, the traditional original Korg Minilogue keyboard. They're essentially the same size or close enough where it fits in the case. So do you really need a case for this? Well, it really depends on what you're doing with it. If you're gigging with it or moving it around from place to place, then you should definitely get a case for it. And you might ask yourself, well, do I need the official Korg case? I mean, that's kind of pricey, isn't it? Couldn't I just use any old case? What you'll find here in this video is that the Korg case is purpose-built for this particular keyboard, and it fits like a glove in terms of its size, because that Korg keyboard, the Minilogue, is not exactly flat. It's actually angled. So the case really does make a difference. And it's got that nice wood grain in the back. So if you want to protect it, it's probably a good idea to have a case. Now, I get cases whether I'm traveling with a keyboard or not, because sometimes you just want to move them, from place to place in the house or wherever your studio is or what have you. So having it in the case to both move in the house as well as store. Keeps the dust off, keeps it out of the way. If you're not ready to play on it at that moment, you could just put it in the case, put it aside. So I think this is a great investment and something you should strongly consider. So let's take a look. Okay, let's unbox this. Let's see what we get inside here. Okay, we have the usual thank you from Sweetwater and a packing slip and what looks like a sticker. Packing material, and here we have the official Korg Minilogue case. Look at that in a second here. And we have the Sweetwater candy as well. Okay, let's get rid of this box here. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, so it's a kind of a flat sheen here on the front, and it does say Korg, and it's not in your face, it's subtle. I kind of like that. It's got a nice side pocket here for storage, presumably cables, adapter, things like that. On the back, it has additional hooks. Let's open this up. It's got the snaps here for the handle, which is nice. And then the main zipper. And inside we have the carry strap for the shoulder strap, and your choice to put it on any of those 4 clips that you saw. It even has some instructions here on which way the Korg goes inside the case. So I like it. It's a soft case. It's light, but looks also to be fairly sturdy considering. And it's the official case. I can feel that there's a little bit of a pad here, kind of a thick pad here on the bottom. Take a good look at that. You can see here as I lift it up, the thick pad. Thick, well, relatively thick. Whereas the top is a little bit of a thinner pad. I can tell that just by the way it flexes. All right, let's go get the Korg. Now keep in mind, this case works for the Korg Minilogue as well as the Korg Minilogue XD. Now the case is shaped just like the Korg itself, where you have sort of a wide back and a thinner front. So it actually goes inside the case just like this. It looks like it has a little extra padding here in the corner to protect the corners of the instrument. Upon further inspection, you can see here that these flaps in the corners actually come up a little bit to protect the entire corner. So I've moved them up a little bit, and you can see here the proper position for putting this keyboard into this case. But you can see here, it fits, it really is purpose made. If you were to get a third-party case, it probably wouldn't have this angle where it's thicker in the back and thinner in the front. So it's kind of a surprise. I didn't expect the case to be that well formed, but it really fits it like a glove. Let's zip it up. Fasten the handle. And we're good to go. So that stands up on its own as well, so that's good. It's always a good thing. Now on the bottom here we have little feet, but hard feet, but enables it to stand upright like that on its own. Now, if you look at this from an angle like this, you can see here that the case actually stands, but it looks like it's leaning. So it's sort of a leaning case, if you will. Don't quite understand that, but it seems to work. It seems to just stay there. Interesting. All right, let's open this up one more time, have one last look at it. Yeah, perfect. This goes right in like that. So I'm really happy that I purchased this case. At first I wasn't sure. It didn't make sense to buy just a case for a little keyboard like this. But, the more you think about it, if you store it, if you just want to put it away and keep it safe, it absolutely makes sense to get a case for your keyboards or your instruments in general. I know a lot of people just buy their instruments and just kind of plunk them on the stand, and that's where they sit day after day. But when you have things in a case, it keeps the dust off of them, keeps them protected. And a lot of times you have to move the studio around. You're moving different keyboards in and out, doing all kinds of different things. So you want to get that in a case as soon as possible so that you can keep it protected. The other thing is, if you want to see the links for this, I put them down here below the video for a description of where you can go. I've got some Amazon links there as well as a link to Sweetwater. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.